Yeah, I thought, oh, you should take them out, but
they'll be fine.
So, need to start peeling. So, just chop the onion.
And cut up all the vegetables.
And I put a bit of oil, maybe 2 tablespoons or something. Fry the onions. And now I'm just gonna mix it a bit and cover with the lid. Mushrooms got a lot of moisture in, so it will let some juices go out. So we're just gonna leave it, and we're gonna cut the rest. I usually do like a strips like this, and then. Okay, now with garlic. Again, cut in half, and then in half again. I hold it together usually, and just and again small. This is cooking nicely. So we're gonna put this on top. I'm gonna cover it again. My favorite spices are oregano and basil. I usually just sprinkle like teaspoon, maybe full teaspoon. I just sprinkle it like this. Yeah, oregano, basil, and also I like to use vegetables salt, but this is stock. But I'm gonna use a bit of this. Same thing, sprinkle it. Also some salt. Now we can add the zucchini.
Like everything becomes watery, all juicy.
Put the zucchini on. Tomato sauce. Or pasta sauce. If I've got, I don't have any. I'm gonna put more, so I don't want it to be dry. So I'm just gonna pour this one in. And because it's still a lot of there, so what I do, I always put a bit of water here. To rinse it, I don't want to waste. That's it.
Wow, I didn't know it need that much.
It's like, but I've got big dish, If I would do it in this one, I can use like half of that, But this one is big one. Done separately. And that's with some oil and flour.
What kind of flour?
Just plain white flour. I just cover the thing, and probably about 2 heaped or maybe 3, and mix it. So it's like a paste, and you have to keep mixing it. I use this Teflon one so it doesn't burn, otherwise you need to mix it. But so it's nice like a paste. And when it starts cooking a bit, I'm gonna pour some milk over it.
Soy milk. Milk is okay as well.
Oh, milk. Okay. Can you see it's already starting? Like a sizzle.
Okay.
Now this is boiling, so I'm gonna turn it off, but I'm gonna leave it on. But it doesn't need to be. So, and when this is sizzling nicely, I'm gonna pour some milk, and it's gonna thicken. So I need probably half of that. Oh, not even half, but because it's gonna be very thick. Depends how much flour you put that it's going to thicken. But you have to keep mixing, so lumps would not happen. So actually I'm going to turn the oven on. And usually I put it on 200 Celsius. Yes. And that's what we use it a lot in European cooking. Make your soup more thickening. Like if you need to thicken something or some sauces, or you use oil and flour and even just water. So it's not. This is not called white sauce. Yeah.
White sauce. I guess I need to be really careful with the flour.
Yes.
Can I put it in later if it's not thick enough?
Flour, no, because it will get lumpy. It's better to put
What milk later?
less milk, and then if it's too thick, add more milk. And it's nice and that's it. And now we're gonna put it all together. Actually, I'm gonna put just a bit of salt because it doesn't have, otherwise it doesn't have taste. Now I'm actually gonna spray it with the oil. There's this one.
Okay.
But this is not crucial, but I think it's better that it does. And I'm gonna put just a bit, try to do just the liquid, just so it doesn't get stuck. But I don't put too much on the very bottom. And now for the lasagna sheets. This one is from Aldi, fresh lasagna sheet. You can use any. I usually buy Latina pasta, fresh one. Or you can even use the dry one. This is cannelloni, but you've got from lasagna, which they are like a sheets, and it will absorb the moisture, and it gets cooked in the oven. You don't need to pre-cook it.
Oh, I got it.
And this one actually works. That I usually do one, and I cut one in half, one layer, and then I go sauce, thick layer. So it's all nicely covered.
I must cover the edges.
Otherwise it will dry out.
Oh yeah. If it's open, you can't. You need to finish it ASAP.
That's what I always I always use it. For the last one, okay, so that's all. The last one will be the white sauce, but I've got 2 sheets left, so I'm gonna like stack them. So I'm gonna use all of them. But it depends what kind of dish. If you got smaller, you can maybe make 2 lasagnas from this, or you know, you can buy the dry one and use it. Maybe I'm gonna put a little bit more milk, very thick.
Need to be the sliced one.
No, it can be the shredded one. As long as the you know, the sheets, the noodles are covered, otherwise they will dry out.
Yeah.
And because it's, you know, the sauce was hot, everything is hot, I only cook it for about 25 minutes. Yeah. Ta-da. Okay, put it in oven, which is nice and hot now. After 25 minutes, but with lasagna, it's better when it's cooked, maybe leave it stand for at least half an hour before. But I prefer to make it and then heat it next day. It's much better. Because sometimes it's too soggy, too, you know.
But can you just leave it in the oven? Is it gonna go bad?
Take it out, and when it's a little bit cooled down, I'll put it in fridge. And the next day, put it in oven again.
What's the degree and how long?
About 20 minutes or 25.
20.
Maybe not even 200, like 180, or just warm up.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's alright.